Hello friends, how you doing? Day 1123, coming in a little bit early today. And I'm just doing my reading right now. And so I'm currently on Atomic Habits. I read this puppy once a year around this time. Why? Start off the new year on the right foot. Like, come on. Because everything we do is based on our habits, right? And so I'm on the chapter here that talks about how to fix and find and fix the causes of your bad habits. Okay, so I'll just read you quickly the chapter summary, and then I'll go into some of it into a little bit deeper. So the inversion of the second law of behavior change is make it unattractive. So if it's something that you don't want to continue doing, for example, smoking, then you need to make it unattractive. Every behavior has a surface level craving and a deeper underlying motive. And so your habits are actually modern day solutions to ancient desires. And then the last thing, the cause of your habits is actually the prediction that precedes them. The prediction leads to a feeling. And so, did you ever think about your habits and what they are? Like I said here, it's modern day solutions to ancient desires. And so a lot of apps we actually have are fulfilling those desires. So a few examples that he put in here is number one, if you want to find love and reproduce, Tinder, there you go. If you want to connect and bond with others, you can do that by browsing Facebook. Hello. If you want to win social acceptance and approval, you can post on Instagram. If you want to reduce uncertainty, you are searching on Google. And then if you want to achieve status and prestige, excuse me, you might play video games and try and level up. And so, again, underlying needs we have, everything we do is based on fulfilling something that we're actually looking for, right? Why do we eat? It's for survival. But nowadays, we have plenty of food available to us, and so there's other secondary desires that we have. And so, but going to the name of my post, did you realize that you are a prediction machine? We are actually not very reactive. What I mean by that is everything that we actually choose to do is based on our past experiences. And based on our past experiences determines our course of action. I want you to actually think about that. You ever get triggered about something? You ever feel really joyful about something? Or mad about something? Question is why? The answer can be found in your past. Your past experience in some way, shape, or form shaped how you are actually going to sorry, I got allergies. How you're going to respond in that situation. And so so typically we want to be comfortable. And so when we're uncomfortable, we're trying to predict what's going to happen if you do something in a certain way so that we can become comfortable. For example, if it gets really cold, right? It's winter right now. And so guess what? If it's about, 10, 11 degrees Celsius, it's not too bad, I'm wearing my t-shirt, right? But what if it goes down 1 degree? Probably not much going to change. If it keeps going, it drops down 10 degrees, or even just 8 degrees or 5 degrees, it's going to be a little colder. And guess what? I'm going to grab a sweater or a blanket or something and put it around me. Why? Because I'm predicting, based on past experience, that if I put on a sweater or a blanket, I am going to feel warm. And I'm actually looking to feel more comfortable. Hence, everything that we do is a prediction machine. A lot of times, we may be fearful of something, but guess what? We actually don't know what's going to happen until it happens. And so, let's say you want to break up with somebody, and you're fearful of how they might respond. Well, if you play too many scenarios in your head, you can make yourself go crazy. I know a number of people who have done that, and I can't imagine being very, very fun. And I've been guilty myself, so I'm not calling anybody out. I've been guilty myself where I play these scenarios in my head, about certain somebody that let's say I have a crush on, but I'm just living in my head. I don't really know what's going to happen until I actually tell her how I feel or what have you. But the interesting thing is when you do, then you can actually live in reality. And so, that's kind of the main premise that I want to share with you guys, that we are all prediction machines. We predict what's going to happen based on our past experiences so that we can fulfill an underlying desire or need. Hence, if you're in a situation, my question to you is what you're doing helping you in that situation? Is it serving you? If it's not, then I would rethink of it. Rethink on how to actually approach the situation again. Okay? But, a lot of times, we are creatures that do not like change. And so there may have been things that served you in the past, but may not serve you now or in the future to creating the life that you want and the future that you want. Hence, I don't want you to be stuck in your patterns. That's why it's always important to actually keep growing, keep learning, keep having conversations with people who are different than you, who think differently than you, who have different experiences than you, because that is the only way we can learn. We are typically stuck in our own patterns because we keep doing the same thing over and over again because it served us in the past. Again, that may be good, that may not be good now, right? Because a lot of our habits, they are automated so that we don't have to put so much energy towards actually thinking about the simple things like breathing. And so, just a challenge and to encourage you to really think when you're coming up against a situation. And so, I don't know if you ever thought about that, but I just read that from Atomic Habits again. This is like the third, maybe fourth time I'm reading the book. Amazing stuff in there, and it's amazing how fast I forget stuff as well. So I always need a little reminder every single year. And so if you haven't read it, I definitely encourage you to read it. I'd love to hear your insights on it, and and maybe we can pick each other's brains. All right. Anyways, hope you're having a great rest of your holiday season, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.